Okay, so welcome back to a random Sunday video. So it's random. So let's start. So this video is about random stuffs. Let's start with the meaning of life. Okay, so as usual, we'll start with the basic concept because people are usually more driven into the materialistic world. They are more like how to earn money. I want to see that. How to do this, do that, how to get more of this, more of that. But, bro, why do we keep avoiding the real life, the real questions of life? There are two types of people, okay? Rich and the poor. We know that thing, okay? Now, middle class and all, we will just keep them aside. So, the rich and the poor. But, if seen logically, the rich has money, the poor doesn't have money. The rich can live comfortably, the poor cannot live comfortably. Luxuries, of course. What other than that? Nothing. Now, a person who is rich and he actually has zero knowledge of life will end up at the same place where the poor will end up who doesn't have the knowledge of life as well. So what's the difference? Okay, he may live comfortably, he may not live comfortably, but at the end it's all about death. And we keep avoiding this fact that death is going to appear. And we are more like, okay, bro, death, what's death? I don't think death will ever touch me. What's the point of doing all these things? You are studying, you are competing, you are earning money, whatever you are doing, you are fulfilling your desires, but at the end you forget that everything will actually turn into ashes. Your desires, your regrets, your wishes, your dreams, whatever it can be. It can be the positive things, it can be the negative things, everything will turn into ashes. From fourth generation from now, no one will even know your name, most probably. And if you do something great, people may know your name. Like, let's say you made some big inventions, some big discoveries. Okay, let's say you are the second Einstein. People may know your name, but will you care about that after you die? I don't think so. Let's say you are a serial killer, you are a criminal. People may know your name, people may spit on your name, but will you care after you die? I don't think so. You won't care. And all these things, he will turn into a star. He will look back onto the earth in the future, and when you will see people spitting on your name, will you like it? It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Either there is a full stop, either there is a dot, or there is a transcendental life after that. That's it. What more? Nothing. And people, usually children, when they are small, they are most probably taught the concept of curiosity, right? Okay, you can be curious. You should be curious. What is curiosity? They are taught you should have the will or the desire to know about this, know about that, how this works. Your aptitude is the most important thing right now in this generation, at least. We all can agree to that. So we are taught how to build your aptitude, how to clear your concepts, your curiosity, how this chemical changes into this and that, your physics, your maths. Okay, good. But the most important thing, we miss out on the most important questions of life. We speak about, bro, what is integration? We speak about, bro, what is aerodynamics? Okay, fine. Those things are good, but have I don't know, like, personally, I have never came across so many people who actually sit and discuss about the real questions of life with some young minds. Of course, with some young minds, they think, bro, they will be driven into a negative path. No, they won't, because at some point they have to go through this question of death and life, and most of us don't even understand that. We are more into, bro, do this, bro, do that, bro, ask questions like this. We design them to ask questions which can actually benefit their present. That is it. Ask questions, how can you get a better job? Ask questions, how can you earn more money? But have you ever seen an adult encourage a young mind to ask a question that what is after death? What is the meaning of life, the purpose of life, why are you even here for, and what is spirituality, why this and why not that? I personally have never seen these things, honestly. We don't talk about death in front of a young mind. This is so stupid to think about. At the end, we all come to a single question: what is after death? You can be in your 80s, you can be in your 50s, your teens. You will come across this, and you have to face them alone. And the hardship you have to go through, that it's pretty tough. If you are a deep critical thinker, if you're like, oh bro, let it just flow, I don't care, then bro, it's good for you. If you don't really put so much energy into thinking or analyzing, then it's good for you. You can live happily, blissfully, peacefully. But if you really think step deeper, you really analyze things deeper, you really try to question the existence of life, then bro, that is going to be like very hard for you to understand. So we are basically dumb humans. We are running behind chemical equations, mathematical equations. We are running behind money and all. Okay, that is important. I am forced to say that. That is important. But is it? But is it? It's hard to answer. It may appear to be, yes, it is very important, bro. I can eat this, I can do whatever I want. I'll get the freedom, I'll like live my life. But what after that? It's hard to answer. Definitely it's hard to think about, and no one really has a perfect answer to that. But who has a perfect answer to that? They won't appear in front of you. They won't appear in front of us, who think that money and materials are everything to life. They won't appear in front of us, definitely, and they will not come in front of us preaching, bro, what are you doing? You should not do this and do that. They won't do this thing because they're busy behind the purpose of their life, like the thing that they have figured out. People right now think that my purpose in life is to earn money, 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 money for my future generations, for my kids, for my family. Your family doesn't even exist. Your kids doesn't even exist. What only exists is you. The concept of family, the concept of society, the concept of all these things, these all are human. These all are man-made actually. Models, society, government, religion, these all are human-made, like man-made. Okay, so these things don't really even exist. These things are tied in your evolution. These things are not something to like flow, to give all of your energy to just get into that flow, and like you're feeling that the life around me is everything. Then it's wrong. The life inside you is everything. The person you are is everything. It's hard to cope up with. But people will learn this the hard way or the easy way. That is it. Hard way, you will learn it by yourself. The easy way, you will just hear it. You may experience one or two moments, and you have to believe in that perception. You have to take that perception up. That's it. Nothing more than that. So I think we should encourage people, especially young minds, to actually start questioning these things. Spirituality is really a good concept to speak about, but I'm not well versed in spirituality. I've gone through spirituality. I am a person who have actually I have engaged myself in spirituality after going through something. I really thought, okay, this is my time to touch spirituality, to get away from this attachment styles and all. I've came through that. I have found the reason behind people opting for spirituality. So yeah, I know nihilism. I'm a big time nihilist, big time nihilist. Then comes existentialism, like your life has no meaning. You create a meaning by yourself. That's cool. That's something I believe in. Stoicism, that's really mind blowing, but that is stupid. That is stupid for dumbass people. Really, dumb fucks. There are dumb fucks out there. They mainly believe in stoicism very prominently without knowing why stoicism even exists. And that is the biggest problem. Those people are dumb fucks. I'm not saying the people in the ancient Rome who created the concept of stoicism were dumb fucks. No, they weren't. They knew the harsh reality of life. They knew the struggle. They knew how to cope up with that. They knew that yourself is everything and all other things outside that are not under your control. And you should not care about those things. They knew about those things, but people nowadays are in Instagram. I'm a big time stoic. What? You will read a book about stoicism. Yeah, oh, yeah. Now I'm a stoic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bro, I'm hitting 20 push-ups. I'm a stoic. Fuck off, bro. Just fuck off. You don't even you have not gone through the phase of life where life forces you to be a stoic. You have to be a you have to follow the philosophy you have to follow the philosophy that life throws at you. You cannot be a stoic when life is throwing at you nihilism. You cannot be a spiritual guy when life is forcing you to be a stoic. That's it. That is it. And that is why people's lives are different. And why this comes out, Nietzsche, big time philosopher. He had a very different way of approach for love, for society, because he was more into evolutionary biology, evolutionary philosophy. Because he said that love is a evolutionary thing, is a chemical reaction, and you don't really feel anything. It's all bullshit. So in that way, everyone is brought up in a different environment, and life is different for everyone. Life can be unfair for you, fair for that guy, unfair for that guy, and be lucky for that, unlucky for that. Life is different for everyone, every fucking one. And that doesn't matter. We are not in a competition. We don't understand this thing. We're not in a competition, bro. Come on. We have made it a competition, bro. You are earning 10k. I have to earn 12k. No. It's good, okay. You are doing it. It's fun. It's good just because it's fun. Just because it keeps you away from approaching life with no meaning. With boredom. You cannot approach life with boredom. You have to approach life with something in your mind. Something that pushes you, something that disturbs you, something that makes you anxious right now, because that is what evolution has made us. So life is different for everyone. Let's agree to this point. Now, when life is different for everyone should have a different way of approach for living the life. I may have a bad past. Someone may have a great past. So if I start believing in nihilism, you should not be so much astonished that, bro, why are you following nihilism? Life is so fun. No, it was not fun for me. It was fun for you. Okay. You may have seen attachments a lot that hurt you at the end of the day. Now that person may be more inclined towards spirituality. And now there's a person who have seen more stupidity. What do I mean by stupidity? You can just guess in your own terms. he will be like more like, bro, why are you going for spirituality? There are many bullshit guys who will say this, bro, why are you going for spirituality? Because he chose that, because spirituality chose him. Philosophy chooses people. You have to live your lives the way, by the way that so-called roaming philosophy came and attacked you. So it's little bit complex. One time I'm saying that you will inherit a philosophy. One time I'm saying a philosophy will inherit you. Both are the same, I guess. At the end, there is no solid answer to that. I cannot say that this is right, that is wrong, and maybe the meaning of life is to find the meaning of life. And I think we should start speaking about it. We are more into our mobile, we are more into capturing moments for like creating stories, keeping it as memories. We are more like dynamic in social interactions. We are more fluid minded. I think we should not. Because we think we are mortal. I'm sorry, immortal. Immortal means no, like we will not die. So we think we are immortals. And that is the biggest act, act of stupidity that evolution has ever played with us. It makes us think that we will live forever, so we can do whatever we want. Is that an act of kindness? I don't think so. That's the biggest piece of dog shit that evolution has played with us. And who can break away from that dog shit will turn into a philosopher at the end. Of course. Now we are busy capturing the moments, but bro, does it matter? I don't think it matters at the end. You will die with memories in your mind, not scrolling through the memories on your mobile phone. I mean, it may sound a little baseless to some people, but there is a different layer of perception I am enrolling in this video. So it would not be possible for everyone to actually get what I'm saying, because there are layers of perception. So you may be more perceived than I am. You may have a better perspective than mine. I genuinely accept that. But if you are like, you have a better perspective, you have a deeper perspective than mine, then you will actually 100% agree with what I'm saying, because you have gone through that. You can just look at it with the third person eyes. But if you are like more like surface level person, then you would be like, bro, what the fuck is he speaking? So it's okay, and that is okay too. It's not necessary to live life with 100% perception, with 100% deeper perceptions. You can live life like an animal too. Animals live their life too. They just run behind three things: food, sex, and sleep. Food, sex, and sleep. Yeah. So what's the difference between humans and animals? We can think. Animal is never full. He will just keep eating. They will reproduce. That's it. That's all they want, and they will sleep because they feel sleepy, so they will sleep. Other than that, nothing. So that is what humans comes up to be, a different creature. People, we can think about the things that are not in real life, and that is what makes us different. We are the storytelling apes, by the way. It's hard to think about, but that's all we got. So maybe I should end this video on this term, that I think we should start thinking about more general topics of life, not about, bro, I have an exam coming the next week, I'm dying. Okay, fine, that's good, I understand, but when I ask you, bro, tell me the law of Newton, second law, whatever, they will just like burst out with that law. If I ask you, bro, have you ever thought about death? They'll go, bro, shut up, you are just destroying my mood. Come on, no. That is what I'm talking about. I think we should more like give time to these general questions of life, general questions like purpose, meaning, and all. Like just think about it. If you can't, if you can't walk keeping an eye on death, then you may not able to live life to the fullest. You have to keep an eye contact with death in front of you, just face off. You have to constantly face off with death, responsibilities, moralities, man-made things, bro. Fuck off. Thing is, be accept death, be good with that death, and move on with death. No one cares. The only person that care genuinely about you, I'm not going to say your mom, dad, I'm going to say it's you. If you disagree with my point, then I think you should go and listen to Shiv Sutra, SHIV Shiv, SHUTRA Sutra by Osho. He explains it pretty well. So you may relate with that. You may find it pretty stupid. You may try to explain to yourself, bro, this is stupid, but you will relate to each and every fucking point he says, okay? You must give it a try if you find this thing stupid that the only person who care about you is you. Genuinely. Period. And everyone who cares about you cares about themselves first. But that is so selfless that they think, that makes you think that they are the only one who cares about us. Your mom, dad. Even they care about themselves in the first place. I will come back to that topic because it is really very controversial. Not everyone will get this thing, because if you hear the Shiv Sutra for even 15 minutes, it's very big, it's lengthy, it's 9 hours or 10 hours. But if you hear it for just first 30 minutes, just give it 30 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes. If you hear it, you will relate with it and you will understand whatever I'm saying. And then you can just pull those logic and you can bind it with the reality. That's it. It's good. Life is good. Think more about life than think more about life in general. That's it. And remember, you are going to die, and everything is going to vanish. Nothing will matter at the end. Nothing will matter at the end. Nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing will matter at the end. If you die, nothing matters. Simple. Period. So I will end this video with this term. Take life in general, more in general, and take it easy. Stay away from materialistic foolish things that makes you crave for more. You can crave for more. Even I want to crave for more. But if you can't think about life in general, you are lagging behind a lot. Because in your late 30s, you will understand what I mean. When you will watch your life coming to an end, that way it will strike. After that, all good. Thank you for this video. It's pretty long, lengthy, but I hope it works for people. If they ever watch it, I know they won't. See you.